Good afternoon. It is episode 1971. Oh, wait. It's January 16th, 2023, 3:21 p.m. Episode 1971 is so late today. I spent a long time working on today's cartoon. I had the idea for the cartoon I did today 3 days ago. Well, Friday. Yeah, that's 3 days ago. I got it Friday, and I put it in my email of things to do, and I knew I wanted to do it. There's like 10 other things in there I want to do also, and which means I'm not going to do all of them. And so I started at 10, slept in a little bit, and I had to like chill a little while before I can start drawing after I wake up. And then I spent forever drawing the cartoon because I drew things. There's little things that I throw into the cartoons like I do, and I even drew grass again. So speaking of spending a long time drawing, this one I spent a long time drawing all these fucking oranges. My editor wrote back, "That's a lot of oranges." I wrote this idea. I sketched it out Thursday, and honestly, I thought, I don't know if I want to get this cartoon to CNN, mostly because I wanted to go ahead and draw it and send it to my clients. And I thought, I'll do that Friday morning. I'll send this to my clients. Let me spend the rest of the day sending ideas to CNN. And when I do one better than this, it'll be justified that I don't send this one to CNN. That's what I was thinking. And so I drew out, so I kept writing ideas, and I wrote 9 more. And by that point, I think it's like 5 or 6 p.m. on Thursday, and I thought, you know what? None of these are better than the apples and oranges. And I know other people have done the apples and oranges thing, but nobody was doing this. So I didn't really care. But so I knew this was the best one. So I felt obligated. I need to go ahead and send this to CNN, but I'm going to send it with all the 9 others. This is the first submission I made to them in the day, and they wrote back, "Yes, the apples and oranges." So I was like, of course, because it was the best one. So then Friday morning, I had to write something new because I wanted to do something on this issue on the document stuff, and there were some others in those 9, but quite frankly, I didn't think any of them were that good. So I scratched around for an idea, got one, and it still wasn't better than this one, and I sent that one to my clients. And so I started on this around like 2 in the afternoon, and I felt like I was running late, and so I got it to them about 6 or 7, and they were happy. And that's when they said, "That's a lot of oranges." So it was a lot of oranges. It's a lot of oranges. I heard this story once, and I don't know if it's true, okay? But I'm going to tell you anyway. It's nothing bad. Mort Walker, who did the Beetle Bailey thing, he always put the navel or the belly button on Miss Buxley, who is very bustily, I guess. And some editor at a syndicate, whatever, was always removing the navel. He would just white it out or take it out with a little knife on the paper or whatever before he sent it out to newspapers. And so one day Mort did that's his name, right? Mort Walker. He did a cartoon with a shit ton of oranges, of navel oranges, and they all had navels, just to spite his editor. And then the editor, that's what I heard, said, "I give up." You get to keep drawing those navels on Miss Buxley. I hope that story's true. I like it. So, but I imagine removing the belly button was something like in the 50s or 60s or some shit, when it's like, oh Lordy, there's a belly button on a cartoon. Ah! Remember when the movie came out with the Simpsons movie, and Bart Simpson's little tiny penis was seen in it for a second, and it was hilarious the way they did it. But the animator said, or one of the directors said, "It's just literally a doodle." Okay, and Bart even refers to it as his doodle. But everybody want to see my doodle. But I don't think there's any outrage over that because it was hilarious. So because they strategically blocked everything of his penis while he's skateboarding through town butt naked until he comes to this fence with that's missing one of the railings, whatever, and you see his penis as he comes right by. So after all the strategic blockings of it, so that's why that was hilarious. Sasha said, "Lifting the Smoky Man in the Capitol. That's how you beat inflation. Priority is in bold letter." I didn't know we could bold in our comments. I'm going to try that. Anyway, thanks for reading, watching, listening. Bye.